Hello, my friends. I'm noticing that mildness asks something very honest of me. Not just the soft idea of being gentle, and not just staying calm on the outside, but noticing what happens in me when emotion starts to rise. There's often a moment before I react, before I accuse, defend or collapse or even close. A moment when emotion starts to gather speed and wants somewhere to go. And I think many of us know that moment, that place where something in us tightens before we even realize it, where we might blame someone else or, pull away, or, go quiet or try to protect ourselves by hardening. So before I share the question I'm sitting with this week, I want to invite you to notice where this might be true for you too. Where do you notice yourself tightening, blaming, closing, or disappearing when emotion starts to rise? Not to judge it, just to notice it. To recognize the place where emotion begins to move faster than the body can hold. This is where mildness feels so alive to me right now. It reminds me a little of wind moving through the trees. If there's no space, everything starts to thrash. But when there's enough rootedness, the movement can pass through without breaking the whole branch. So maybe the practice is not to stop the emotion. Maybe it is not to become perfectly peaceful or above it all or untouched by what hurts. Maybe the practice is to let the emotion move through a more embodied place in me. A softer spine. A slower breath. A heart that can stay with itself. More like a tree letting the wind move through it. Not rigid, not collapsed, rooted enough to bend. That feels like the line 2 piece I'm staying with this week. This movement from emotional projection into naturalness. From charge to flow. From tightening into a way of being that lets everyone breathe a little more easily. And I can feel how much this matters in relationship, because when I lose contact with myself, it becomes so easy to send the feeling outward, to make it someone else's fault, to close down before I've really listened, or to disappear from the moment entirely. But mildness feels like the return to my own body, the return to breath, the return to enough rootedness that I can feel what I feel without turning it into accusation. So the question I'm living with this week is, where can mildness help me stay open without losing myself? And maybe underneath that, I'm also asking, where can I soften without collapsing? Where can I stay natural, even when something in me wants to tighten? Where can I let emotion move without handing it to someone else to carry? Oof, that one hits home. I'm going to take this into one real moment this week. The next time emotion starts to rise, I want to pause and ask myself, am I handing this to someone else to carry? How can I let emotion move through me with ease and grace. May I meet what rises in me with enough gentleness to stay present. Thank you, my friends.